Okay, welcome back to another episode. Hi guys. Hi guys. Okay, today is a good episode. Okay, good content is what I got. Okay, and that's on period. But really though, today's a good show. And if you're watching on YouTube, you already know because you already see there's someone else here with me. But the people that's listening with your ears, baby. I got a guest today. Your girl booked a guest. Okay, I got a guest. Okay, real on my grind. Okay, no, working, just working, just me working, per usual. But yes, okay, back to my guest though. But today I have in the building Mrs. Rock. Okay, I apologize, I don't know your last name,
No,
but
just rock is
okay,
good.
Rock, yes, okay, Miss Rock. Okay, let me just explain to who this woman sitting next to me is. A very powerful woman. Okay, so if I got my notes, y'all, I got notes because this is serious. Okay, this is serious today, so just be prepared, okay? But to my left, okay, is Miss Rock, okay? The Black Girl, Brown Girl Collective Incorporation founder, creator, all that laying it down, boss woman, okay? And if you don't even know what that is, the Black Girl, Brown Girl Collective is, just an organization, a nonprofit organization to
Mhm.
be exact,
Mhm.
about, just diverse women, getting in a group, being
Yep.
collective, with the arts, all the arts, all
Mhm.
forms,
All forms
every
of art.
every form, and it's just about cultural diversity. Like literally, if you ever been went to one of her events, like it's flooded with anybody and every woman that you could possibly think of, identify with. Like it's crazy the magnitude that this woman, the events that she puts together, and the people that she brings together, and it's a fucking honor to have you in my space right now. Thank you
Oh.
so much
No, thank
for
you.
just coming on
What a
here. How are
beautiful
you?
introduction. I'm
Yeah,
I'm good and thank you so much for
of
having me.
course.
I'm super happy to be here and the collective, I have to say it's not just me, right? We have a sister. It's a sisterhood. There's 7 of us. So I want to shout them out because they are also founders. They helped me move this forward and yeah, they're amazing women and I thank them for helping me and letting me lead them as much as I possibly can, but they're for sure the leaders and we work together. They're amazing.
And that's on period. And I apologize to the other 6
No, you're
ladies. Okay,
good.
like
I got
yes.
them.
Okay, period, period. But I appreciate y'all too, cause she wouldn't be here without y'all. So
That's
I
right.
appreciate it all. Okay, so
For
thank you so
sure.
much.
Of
But
course.
yeah, thank you so much, cause I know your time is very valuable, and I just want to say thank you, thank you,
Mhm.
thank you, me and my listeners. We appreciate it.
I'm
Okay,
happy to be here.
and let's just get right
Let's
into it.
do
Okay,
it.
so first, I just want to explain what the BGBG Collective is to my
Yeah.
audience, and just let me know what you think. Okay, but what I got from it is just it's a place that represents all women
Mhm.
from all backgrounds to feel safe, to share their arts, whatever that may be. Whatever that may be, or their story, whatever that may be,
For sure.
and just in the community.
Absolutely.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're
All right.
so right. So, yeah, the goal is to create spaces for women to share their art. All audience members are always welcome at our events. We don't discriminate as far as whoever wants to come is welcome. We definitely focus on making sure it's free so that it's accessible to our community. So everything that we do, at least as far as Queen's Rise, which is an art gallery for women to share their work, and Her Voice, which is an open mic for women to share their work, those events are free to the community and free to the participants to be able to share. We do this in South Phoenix specifically because that's where I call home, but because there's a need there as well. I feel like we don't always have spaces in the art realm. And South Phoenix, there's definitely people there, and it's a city that I love. And so we focus everything that we do there to make sure that our people feel represented and in a space that's home and that's safe for them. In addition to that, though, we are a tax exempt organization. We just got our tax exemption.
And that's on
That's
period. Period.
yes, it was a lot. So
Congratulations.
thank
Congratulations.
you.
Congratulations.
We're very proud, and so if there's ever an instance where people want to donate, we will gladly accept donations. And then you can write it off. But the goal for us is just to create platforms for women. That's who we are. And I think our name can be a little confusing, right? So we are the Black Girl Brown Girls. So we're a group of diverse women, but we do focus and prioritize women of color. But every woman is welcome at our spaces. It's just like we are the Black Girl Brown Girl Collective. Everyone can come. But it is for our goal is to just make sure that our people feel represented and that they know we're here and we're there to support them.
I fucking love that shit. And that's exactly why she's sitting here because I don't even know, I haven't even told my listeners, but this me having guests on my podcast, women of this statue, is exactly what I'm trying to do. Represent. Maybe not every woman on here might not be minority, but definitely, I mean, no, pause. Every person
They
on
will.
my pod, they will be minority, but I definitely feel like every woman can listen to my
For
pod
sure.
and, relate here or there. But I definitely represent my people, because
Yeah.
we are low key not represented. So
Agreed.
definitely,
Especially in Arizona.
most definitely, most definitely. Oh my gosh, who we in the men? Who we? Okay, let me just. This is business. We're gonna talk about that next
Yes.
time. But okay, so first off, I got into the BGBG
Yes.
collective,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not really. I came here for that, but I want to talk about you, Roc,
Okay.
the woman, the mom, the creator, the creative, the all that. So, in that, tell me how we got to this exact space. This you being an honorable woman with a nonprofit organization.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, y'all. I know y'all love to do stuff by yourself, for yourself, okay? And especially, us being boss women like we are, we need to learn how to delegate. And that's where Fiverr comes in hand. Like, Fiverr has really saved me so much in this pushing of my pod production that I've been in. It really has helped me, just get some of the back end stuff handled. Because, baby, all I need to do is show up and look cute. And that's what Fiverr helps me do, okay? They have anybody that you need to help with your business, like anything. Like, you need an accountant, you need an assistant, you need a data collector, you need an organizer, you need a manager. Like, anything you want, you need help with, they got it, okay, baby? And I'm gonna help you, get some stuff off your plate because you're looking a little stressed. So use the link, sign up, get a couple of dollars off your first job, okay? And help somebody else because they helping you. So, yeah, get to work, sis. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Absolutely. So I'm a writer. First and foremost, I'm a poet. And so I've been writing since I was 10. But the pandemic, I've always had the goal of like writing a book. And the pandemic kind of just sat me on my ass and was like, listen, you have nothing else to do. Finish this book. And so I finished it, and it's called Rough Edges. It's a poetry collection.
Congratulations!
Thank you. I appreciate it. And
Yes.
so that's who I am. I'm a poet at heart. And I'm also, right, I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I have children, right? I'm a sister. All of that. I'm a daughter. I'm a community member. Like I wear many hats, and I take honor in each one. But I think my favorite title is a poet, for sure. For sure.
Love that. What type of poetry is your favorite to write?
Yeah, so I actually I don't stick to any forms or anything, so like haikus or anything like that. I just kind of like write from my soul. So just whatever I'm feeling. I can tell you that I write best when I'm angry. Like my best poetry is when I'm pissed off. But I very much I couldn't even tell you the type of writing I have because it's just kind of free form. Whatever it ends up being is what it is, and nobody can tell me that's not right? Because art is subjective. Art is art for art's sake. So it kind of is what it is. But I think my poetry, what I do with it is I try to connect. I share my stories of motherhood. I share my stories of friendships, partnerships, a little bit of everything. And my goal is to always make sure that people see themselves in what I'm saying or doing. So that's goals.
That's goals. No, literally, no. As a creative, that's goals. To have just be free. That is
for sure.
Art. That's art. Like to be free and
for sure.
Love that. But we're going off track. But why poetry? Why write poetry?
Yeah. So I think it's because I know what I'm good at, right? And so I think that's I've always kind of been strong at writing, even since I was little. So we were tasked, and I remember, I think I was in third grade maybe, and we were tasked to write a poem, and I wrote my first poem about birds. And I just remember feeling like, wow, I'm really good at this. And I'm trying to humble myself in that way, but I was just like, wow, I feel like I can do this. And it's always kind of stuck with me. And so anytime I'm dealing with emotions, I naturally just go to write. And so I think it's a form of healing as well for myself. And it's just something I love. I feel like anytime I need to get something off my chest, and maybe I don't have somebody to talk to, like how we're doing, I write. And so it's honestly, I come from writers though, right? My mom's a writer, grandparents are writers. Wow. So it's
beautiful.
Just kind of in our blood, but it's the best way for me to express myself. I feel like I can, even us communicating, I feel like I can write, better than how I can speak. That's just how it goes.
Okay. Woo, jeez. I wish I was like that because I love poetry. Poetry is beautiful to me.
Absolutely.
Like me reading it, I don't like it. I love listening to someone read poetry to me. I love that.
So you do like audibles and stuff?
Yes,
Yeah, nice.
like I definitely love someone reading. That's what. Put me down with some poetry, okay?
That I love it.
I love that, and I'm so excited that I can't wait. She has a.
I do.
Yes,
I'll share some poetry when you tell me.
Yes. Ooh, it's gonna. We got a good show. We got a good show. Sit back and relax, sis. Okay, it's getting good. But on to my next. Okay, so that's about you. So tell me, in this creation that you created, this nonprofit organization, I know with that comes a lot of struggles and a lot of tribulations.
Yeah.
But as a minority woman, did you find it more difficult trying to build this?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know. As a minority, I felt like building it period was difficult, right? Because you don't know where to start. The resources. So I went to the IRS government. They have a nice workshop. Just if anybody else is trying to do a nonprofit organization, they have like a 10 step program. It's videos.
Put 'em
yeah,
on.
it's a video and you can watch and it teaches you how to make the nonprofit. That was a great resource, but I found it like late. And so I was like, shoot. So I'm sitting here trying to grapple with, okay, how do I fill out? I have to fill out the Arizona Commission Corporation. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And that's how we began registering our nonprofit organization. And then we wanted to get our name federally trademarked. And so how do we do that? That was expensive. And then how do we apply for tax exemption status? That's a process. We end up having,
she got it.
And we got it. So that was fabulous. But we end up having, had to go back and forth with the IRS because they wanted clarity. And so I wish there was somebody to guide me to be like, these are the steps. And I had some great resources, but I didn't always feel confident in the material I was receiving. And I was scared building this nonprofit because I wanted to make sure it was done right. I didn't want any issues with IRS, like who wants issues with IRS? But I wanted to start us off with a good foundation. And so I think as a minority woman, I wonder if the resources are always there, versus our non-minority people. Do they already have those resources at hand, at pocket, and who has them type of thing? I just wish there was more information for our communities, and I wonder if that's lacking because I had to actively find it. I did see that there was some, and again, this was after the fact, I did see there was some community resources online. I think it was the Arizona Business something. I'll have to get back to you. I think it was ABC or something like that. But they help. You have to make an appointment to get the help, which was nice. But we were kind of in a crunch time. So I would say, to answer your question, I think we had a little bit more of a battle because we didn't know what we were doing. And so if we had some resources or contacts, I think that would have been more helpful. And we just didn't know where to look for that. And that's tough, It's tough, and then that makes me think, well, then we need to be that resource for the community, whoever's coming back around to do this. We probably should try to figure out how we can better help, and that way we're not looking for those resources and don't know where the hell to go. Because that's really how it felt the whole time. It's just drowning. But we did it,
And you did it.
We
and
did
you're
it.
Swimming.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to swim now. The big point is trying to get grants, right, so that we can do the kind of events we want to do. We want to do workshops for the community. We want to do free arts activities. We would love to do a whole conference, an art conference, so that you can come and just take 5 or 6 different classes, right?
Wow.
And then be super cheap or free. And just you get to take all your materials, and it just comes with community. We'll make sure all of our teachers, our minority women, the people who come, it's just, there's so much vision there, and now it's just about how do we get the money to be able to build it.
And that's the key.
That's the key.
That's the key. Oh my
Money's
God, that's
the world,
the key.
right?
It's the key to everything. It's literally the state that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Trying to push this pod, literally. But beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm
Thank
happy,
you.
okay? Period. Got the
Thank
tax
you.
exemption. And pause. But when she says non-profit organization, that still means donate. Okay? Donate. Okay?
Please. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Okay. But still on to you, because, this is mostly just highlighting you, because you are the backbone of the whole organization. Okay, on those dark days, things get tough. What keeps you going?
It's funny you asked that because I feel like I was feeling that recently.
Okay.
Especially with right now. We're trying to plan our next event, which is in October, and we still have to raise the money to be able to throw the event, but we're still in the process. So I think where we're struggling is how do we make this keep going? How is this sustainable if we can't even get these funds to be able to run these events like we want? And so it feels a little bit defeating, but what we're not going to do is quit. We're going to figure it out. It's a little bit disheartening. But I think what was nice is we got that tax exemption letter literally this week. So it kind of just like raised our spirits again. But it's like, it's a struggle, it's a hustle. So to anybody who's doing a nonprofit, a tax exempt nonprofit, like, kudos, because I don't think we understood the extent of the type of work. It's constant like hustling, it's constant marketing, it's constantly asking for donations, it's fundraising. Like, there's so much to it. And it legit is a job. Like, I have a full-time job and I'm trying to do this. And I think what's eventually going to happen is something's going to have to give, or I'm going to have to and it would be the job. Let the job go so that I can do this. Because I think the true goal of this, we would love to have a facility in South Phoenix, like an actual facility that has dance classes and art classes and community gardens. Like, it's everything. So think the Croc. They have the Croc here in South Phoenix.
Okay.
I would like that on a smaller scale, but it has all the programming there. It has a gym and it has a playground, like a community center for women, and everybody can come, but it's literally focused on women. Maybe we can have a podcast studio. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
beautiful.
just give back, and that's goals. Like, that's the purpose. And I think what really really drives me in those dark days is like, and I'm gonna not be emotional about this, but I was driving one day in the car and I was really stuck on, I was just driving somewhere, and you know how your mind kind of just runs?
Yes.
And it's like, how did I get here type of thing?
Yes.
Those like meditative states. I was in one of those, almost like a trance, and I was like, I saw that I was supposed to be doing what we're doing now. I'm supposed to finish this nonprofit, and I'm supposed to move it along. Like, I'm supposed to give back. Like, this is my goal in life. So with that in mind, I felt like I was touched by that, and I know I need to do this work. This is my life's purpose. So no matter what, I have to make it work. So the dark days, like, be damned. Like, it's going to happen, but I need to keep pushing forward, and we need to keep pushing forward as a collective.
Yes, 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 yes. That's exactly the space that I'm in. Yes, I love that. Absolutely. Every part of that answer. On God.
Thank
you. It is truly,
it's real.
It's truly real, because them dark days get dark. And congratulations once again, because that's a huge step, because like you said, maybe not everyone knows what it takes to have a nonprofit organization. Like,
for sure.
It gets
a little rough, but yeah, remember your purpose.
Yeah, always.
Always.
And you already answered the question, but I was gonna ask you, how did you even get into this? Like,
actually, it's a little bit different though. So the nonprofit part.
Yes, just like, how did you my question is, how did you know that this career path, nonprofit organization, was meant for you? Like, because I was gonna ask you, like, did you have a daytime job, or like, was this your full-time job?
For sure.
But how do you juggle the two?
Yeah, so it's tricky. So actually, just so you're aware, we used to run this event. We used to work at a lot of my sisters that I work with. They were either in school or I worked at a college. And so we ran Her Voice at the college, and then we took that from the college because we made it, and we brought it into the community because we felt a need. So we did this event like 7 years ago, and we were like, hey, let's get together, let's do this in the community. That was where we came from.
Wow.
So this isn't new. These events are new.
Started from the bottom.
So we're on our second annual, but we've actually done this like years and years and years. So it's really nice to like see it come out of that and into the community. But as far as the other question, remind me the question, because I feel like I missed it.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just saying, like, how did you know that this career path was for you, your nonprofit organization? Because how do you wake up and be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to start a nonprofit organization and then do this on the side?
Right. Yeah, so we definitely wanted to make sure it was sustainable, right? So we knew the way we were going, we would have to write for grants and stuff and move forward. So it was just a natural progression.
Got you.
But I guess I remembered your other question is like balancing the two jobs. That is tricky. And again, I'm going to have to make a decision because my energy will have to, you have to put your energy into something for it to work. And it's your full energy. If you give half-ass energy, like, how much is that going to really, build or bloom if you're not giving your all? So eventually it will need to be there. And that's a thing, but life is about prioritizing and juggling, right? I'm a parent on top of that. So I'm trying to build a family. I'm managing my family. I'm managing work. I'm managing this nonprofit. I do other stuff on the side. I have my own business on top of the book. So it's just a matter of like, one of these are going to drop, unfortunately. And I just got to figure out like how to spread my energy and my time the best way and not drop the ball too much until I can fully let go and put my energy where it needs to be, which would be the nonprofit and a family, of course. That's a given, but it's going to go there for sure.
Absolutely, and I love that. You're going to get it done.
I will get it done.
Because you're getting it done right now.
That's right.
Yes. And one day I gotta drop something too. I think I gotta drop something too.
It just like it just so you got to take that leap of faith.
Yeah.
So that I mean, and most of the time you always get caught. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it has to happen. Every great story, they took that leap of faith.
Have to.
I don't know if you do anything half-assed. Like, sometimes it's fruitful, but like, to what end, you know?
Yeah, because everything comes with a cost.
Right.
What's the pros and the
Right.
cons? That's what.
Right.
I feel like I'm getting older as I'm just like, what's the pros and the cons of this next anything?
For
like,
sure.
oh my gosh, I don't.
Yeah,
like,
and managing it.
The young me thought everything was just sunshines and rainbows. Anyways, we gonna get to that in her element. That's not this. But okay, now from my show, I have a segment. It's called Off the Shelf, where we just talk about topics, you know, that are just on my mind that I just wonder about. Like,
let's do it.
Real topics.
Okay.
So today, coming off the shelf is women empowerment.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't really know if women empowerment is real, but I want to say this woman right here next to me, she definitely put that fire under my belly and made me think about it again, because I went to her second annual open mic in May. Oh my gosh, and the wonders that it has done. Literally, she's sitting here right next to me. Like, it's just the connection that I have made through that event. It was just crazy. So women empowerment, I believe it definitely, because you definitely gave it to me. But prior to that, I don't know if women empowerment was a thing. But definitely tell me your takes, please.
Yeah, so I hear you on that, because I mean, I don't feel like all, how do I say this without sounding crazy? That's what I'm a little worried about.
We honest. Keep it honest. Keep it G, because it's the truth.
It's the truth. So my goal and our purpose is to empower women, is to uplift our women in the community, like all day, every day. That's what we're trying to do. But I don't feel like everybody and every community member is out to do that, to be 100%. So I think it just depends on the person, right, and where their motives are. But like, our goal is to uplift. But I don't think that's everybody, right? I feel like there are some women who tear themselves down or tear each other down, and I'm guilty of it too. You know, I've talked some shit to some people I don't like, but overall, my goal is, and our goal is, to just make sure that our communities feel seen and heard through the art realm. But women empowerment, I think it depends on the person. Like, if they really truly believe in uplifting their fellow, not even fellow, uplifting their sisters, I think it's a mindset, quite honestly. Like, it kind of has to be, right? You gotta want the good for your people, your sisters, and if you don't, I mean, I think it'll show. You'll feel it. Like, you felt a vibe, right? If somebody's came to you and you're just like, you can just kind of feel like they just don't feel right. I think you'll see it, and it'll be matched, and those are the type of people you just don't fuck with if they're not for you. Never. And so right. And so Never. I hope that what we're doing in our community is we're bringing those women, we're bringing the community members who want to uplift, who want those feel good vibes, make those connections, and really care about the women that we're showcasing, because they care and because they want to. That's what I hope that we're doing. And we get comments about vibes and stuff, because I think people are coming because they need that and they want that. And that's important, right? That's goals. Like, we want to feel good. We want to make sure that what we're doing is authentic. And I think that is demonstrated by who we are as people, because my girls care. They care about our community. They care about people. They care about women. They love sisterhood. Like, they're sisterhood to the core. And we fuss at each other and fight and stuff. But at the end of the day, we love each other. And this is our goal. But I can't say that for everybody, to be 100. I can't. And it's kind of sad.
And it's really sad.
It's
so sad. And I really feel like that's the motivation behind my podcast too, just to uplift women.
Right.
For women, for us, because who's gonna
be
there
do
for
who's
us?
Gonna do it?
And
exactly.
You're doing a great fucking job, because your event definitely made me feel connected, and definitely I needed it in that moment. It was definitely what I needed, and I want to say thank you.
Yeah. And I'm glad you came.
It was great. It was great beyond what I could have ever. I can't wait till this art walk is coming up.
That's helpful, because, I felt, and this was me, not personally. My sisters were like, "Nah, Roc, we did good." I felt a little discouraged because the last event we had a lot of people, but it was in the pandemic, right? So I think people were trying to get out of the house, and we had just so many people. It was crazy. Okay. And then this last event there wasn't as many people, but I have to keep perspective. It isn't about who's there, right? Or not even that's not the way I want to say it. It's not about the number of people there. It's about who is there, right? And what they need from it and what they get from it. So just hearing that is like, okay, we're on the right track. We're providing this, and some people need it. Some people need it for healing. Some people just want to feel connected. And so if we're doing that, that means we're doing a good job. And that's helpful, because those like one of those dark days. It's like, oh shoot, like not a lot of people came. Well, that's okay, as long as the people who are there are getting what they need from it. That's good for me. So thank you for saying that. It's good validation for what we're
no
doing.
problem, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed it and I got it, and I can't wait to get some more of it.
Good.
So thank you so much.
For sure.
And if ever you wanna, pop into the events, if you in AZ, definitely.
Yes.
We gonna shout it out there.
Yes,
but
please.
on to my second question.
Mhm.
I don't know if you kind of answered it, but why did you and your sisters actually create BGBG Collective? Why did you actually create? Like, what was the absolute purpose? Like,
Yeah.
what was that moment where you like, I gotta do this? Like,
So yeah, absolutely. Okay, so when we were doing the events at the community college, we were doing it as part of it was a Women Rising. It was a woman initiative to make sure that the women of color felt connected to the school. And so we were tasked with creating events for them. And so we came together and we are like, why don't we do an open mic? And then one of our other sisters was like, yeah, let's call it Her Voice. And we continued to kind of do that. And so again, taking it back into the community, and then going back to the vision that I had. I called all my sisters again from that drive, and I was just like, let's bring this back. And I felt like it was something I needed to do, and they were down. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. So that's really where our roots come from.
Okay.
And then again, once we hosted that first event, Her Voice, we were like, wow, this feels good. And I felt, when I left that event, and my sisters, I felt the same too. They like energized, like, wow. Like I didn't sleep for 2 days, but it wasn't a tiredness. It was like I was so fulfilled. And I've never felt that feeling before. I lied. I felt a feeling like that when I worked at a job I really loved. So feeling that again was like a high that I could never let go of again. So I need that again. I love that feeling of, it's a little selfish too, because what I'm giving to the community and what we give to the community, it re-energizes me, and so it makes me want to do it again. And I guess not selfish.
Not at all.
It's a
not
relationship,
at all.
a connection.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is, I wish I knew the word, but
What's
I
the
learned
word?
it in class. But yeah, it's just like well, I don't know, but yeah,
You
I got
get
you.
what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right?
it's a biology term, but yeah, you know how like someone like an animal is like on its back and like they're sucking like. Okay,
Yes.
so say there's like a skunk and there's like a fly on a skunk.
Okay.
Like the fly is probably getting nutrients from the skunk.
Okay.
Not really, but yeah, that's how. Okay.
It's like that.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for that.
No.
But yeah.
We're getting, it's an exchange. It's an
Exchange, yes.
exchange, and it's a needed exchange. And so that is like, that's what gets us going and keeps us going. And I feel like it roots us back to what we were doing. Remember that kind of high, and it feels good. So I hope I'm speaking on my sisters, in the same way. I hope and that they feel the same when we talk about it. And I think some do it because they love me and they support me, which is kind of, I guess we can talk about dynamics. That can be a little tricky within itself, right? Because I think, again, they're doing it for me, and I want to get to them to the place where they're doing it. They love what we're doing in the community, but they love it as much as I do. And it's not fair to ask. So we kind of grapple with that. It's like my passion is not always going to be somebody else's passion, right? And then expecting it from them is not fair. So we like, and I'm just being as real as it goes. So we have to kind of make those balance and shifts. And my sisters they're amazing. Like they're amazing human beings. But I feel like sometimes I push them so much because I'm so passionate about what we're doing, that I'm scared I'm going to lose them in some ways, right? Because I'm like, this is like my heart, And so when you can't always share your heart, it's like nobody shares your heart, so it's a little different.
Right.
Not to do any digs to them, not to say they're not motivated or anything like that. They love this, but I feel like a lot of them do it for the love of me. And I don't know how sustainable that will be either. So it's just, yeah, it's something to think about too. I don't even know what to say with that, but it's a realization that I've had. And seeing what we can do to kind of work to make sure we keep pushing this through, and sharing the love for what we're doing. And I think a big part of it will make sure that I incorporate a lot of my other sisters' passions. So one of my sisters really loves like fitness. So figuring out how to put fitness into what we're doing. My other sister loves dancing. We haven't done a lot of dancing. So making sure I have to figure out how to keep us together and doing what we're doing, and that they feel connected as well to what we're doing. They love the events. They love that. But them actually feeling connected is something that we for sure have to work on as far as group dynamics, just to be as real as can be. So that's something to think about.
And I love that, because the fact that you even acknowledge that you're actually going to, you feel that like you need, like you're gonna get it done.
We're gonna make it work.
Yeah,
we're a strong group.
Most definitely. And this next question is, how do you feel when women empowerment is being violated? Like, you see it on social media, or you just may see it out in public. Women attacking women.
It's rough. So how do I feel?
Like how do you take it? Because you are a nonprofit organization that represents women. Like, that is like your thing. Like,
so okay. So what I will say is, we won't tolerate at our events. And first and foremost, it's like,
don't
it's not
bring
gonna
the
happen.
bullshit here.
Don't do it. But we do, even like at Queens or Her Voice, we were just like, we always announce it. So if you say anything negative, we'll say it when we start. We say, if you say anything negative.
I was late.
We make comments. So we say, if you say anything negative to our participants, if you boo or anything disrespectful, you'll be asked to leave. We don't play that. We never will. And same with Queens Rise is a little bit different, right? Because it's art. But if I saw somebody like, I don't know how they would kind of bag on the art or anything like that. But if anything, if any of us sees it, we'll call it out. And I think that's really what's important about the women. You call out the bullshit. You call out the negativity. You don't tolerate it. Like, it's not welcome in our spaces at all. And so the other thing, like, period. That one's a period. It's not welcome in our space. But when I see it out, in the public and stuff, even outside of BGBG, if it's done in front of me, I'll say something, but I don't like it. Like, talking about bodies, or, talking about, I don't know, sexual partners, or, whatever it may be, like, that's their business. At the end of the day, like, it's your business. However you want to do things, how you want to live your life, if it's not hurting me and mine, like, do you. That's really how I approach things.
And that's on period, okay? Period, poo. But, okay, so, I don't know, I'm just curious. This is off the rip, but why a nonprofit organization? Like, girl, why not get no money? Like,
that's a good question.
Why nonprofit?
So
I love it, because I love it, but,
So taxes is big. And then, like, because I have my own business, right? And so I know, like, paying the self-employment tax, and, like, you get taxed on everything, and it's expensive. It's really expensive to run. So the taxes is a big thing, but because of what we're doing, because we don't take any money, again, it was just a natural progression. We'll turn into a nonprofit. But my girlfriend, one of our sisters, is thinking we should make a business so that we can filter that money into the nonprofit. So, like, make a business where we donate the money to the nonprofit so that we don't have to kind of worry about the money coming in. And we're honestly considering it, and it's something that we will, because, money... We need money to run this stuff, so that is something to definitely consider. But we were just like, no, it's too expensive to run a business. We can get tax exempt. The big thing is grants. So if we can apply for grants as a nonprofit, you can do it for small businesses too, but there's a bigger pool for the grants. And then, that's the big thing. It's like, we wanted that kind of money. You can do a lot with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
Wow.
For sure. And then we don't pay the taxes and stuff.
Right.
And so we have, of course, regulations of what we can and can't do, but it's a good move. It's a good move for our organization.
And I love that. Okay, last question for the segment.
Yeah.
So in the next 5 years, where do you see BGBG?
Yeah, 5 years. So I hope in 5 years we have that facility I was telling you about. That would be in South Phoenix.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
the
a nice
facility.
Area.
Yeah.
I mean,
people bag on it. Yeah, people.
It's not my cup of tea, but I mean, it's very nice. For like definitely what you want to do. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Thank you. I like South Phoenix, and I think, again, we have some spaces like the Croc Center. We have Sagrado Gallery is doing a lot of amazing work. I don't know other organizations that are focused on the arts, and I could be wrong in that area. So I would love to see it there. And again, have a gardening space and run art classes and have a gym, and people can rent out the space, and a little bit of everything. Maybe have a kids program so people are maybe if a mentoring program ran out of there, right? Partner with other organizations, maybe sports programs, like so much. And I can see it. Like I could vividly see how it looks. And when I can see something, like, and I can envision something, most of the time I can make that shit happen. And so that's
Yeah,
the goal.
no. You can make that shit happen.
Yeah.
If you could see it,
If you can see
listen. Anyone listening, if you could see that shit and God put that in your vision,
Yeah.
that shit could happen.
Absolutely.
Like that shit is gonna happen.
I agree. I'm gonna claim it because that's the work that I'm hoping that we can do. And then again, to make sure that my sisters feel so connected, like they're running their stuff within that community center.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
right, sis is doing her dance studio, and the other sis has her facility to do gym, and both of my sisters like to dance. But the other one, she loves photography, so maybe we have a studio in there that they can run photography classes, like figuring out the way to be connected so that we can keep going.
Yeah, dope. Of course, because sustainability is everything.
For
a sustainable life, I think that's everyone's really true goal, whether they want to say it or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that. I can't wait. I see it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
It's gonna be amazing. But I just want to say before we close this segment that I am just so honored that you even gave me this time a day. Okay, appreciate it greatly because this woman right here, she really is putting on for every woman out here in Arizona because just how she brings people together and just selflessly, like nonprofit, like where people could really share their stories safely. Like it was really, it felt like a safe place. Like
safe place.
It was really, like people was really, spilling vulnerable. Very vulnerable, and it was very. That's not common.
Yeah.
In everyday life, like that's not common, especially for like people that don't look like you. That it was no one that really looked alike, and I loved it. It was so much diversity, and it was beautiful, and it was just amazing. And
I appreciate that. Did you want me to share a poem?
Yes. At the end, yes, because I want to close it. We're going to close it off with the poem because I know it's going to be fire. Yeah. So we're going to close it off with the poem, but I just want to say, yeah. Oh, and when she says nonprofit, baby, that don't mean free. That means donate. Okay? That means donate, baby. So if you come into the events, baby, donate.
We take in-kind donations too, so if you have art supplies or just anything kind of related to what we're doing that you feel would be beneficial, we will gladly accept in-kind donations as well and get you another write-off. So that's an option too.
You're welcome. But on to our next segment. Okay, so this is fairly a new segment on my show, but it's called That's Fact. It's really just me. I like surf the web a lot because I'm a schoolgirl.
Yeah.
So I just be on the web and like I'm just a curious person. So like if I see something in the news, like I'm gonna look at the fact about it because I just want to see. So today's fact that we have is coming from the World Health Organization.com. So baby, it's official because it's a fact. So today we're talking about female genitalia mutilation. So I'm just give y'all a definition in case you don't know what FGM means. It involves the particular or total removal of the external female genitalia or other injury to the female genitalia organs for non-medical reasons. And the fact is, more than 200 million girls and women alive today have undergone FGM in 30 countries, including Africa, the Middle East, Asia, where FGM is practiced.
That's a lot.
And that's fact. Like, whoo, Jesus.
I couldn't even imagine.
Yes, I can't even fathom, but yeah, so the more you know. You learned something new today, so you're welcome. But my last segment is just a shout out. Anyone you want to shout out? Anyone that's special in your life? Any... Do you think?
My sisters of the Black Girl, Brown Girl Collective, love you. I know I drive you crazy, but I love you so much. And thank you for everything that you do. Giving to the community and just being yourselves. You are my favorite people in the world as far as women. And my mama, Grace, love you to death. And my kids and my husband. And you. Thank you for having me here. And thank you for doing the work that you do.
Of course.
It's very important.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're such a baby, too. You got so... I mean, it's like you're starting. So, like, it only goes up.
I'm trying to.
It only goes up from here, though, right? You have so much time, and it's going to be great.
Whew, time. I feel like
you have so much time.
I do. I know, huh? I be thinking like I gotta have a $5,000 million house already. Got a husband. I should have 2 kids. I should be in the kitchen cooking.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm in my 30s, like higher 30s. So you good. You're doing good. And you already have goals. I was still trying to figure myself out at like 25. So you're good. You're doing great.
Trying to.
No comparison. You're doing great where you are.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are.
Yeah, much love. Much
Yeah.
love. I appreciate it. So my flowers today, I got 2 people. And first is going to Myron Golden. I had to write his name down because I had to remember him. But I watched his TED Talk. It's like 2 months old. But if you want to watch the TED Talk, I don't remember the name, but he is a black man with a white beard. Sorry to categorize him, but I'm just giving the thumbnail for you to watch it. But he was talking about procrastination. Oh, the title, it has something to do with procrastination, just in case y'all want to look. Procrastination. But he was just explaining to me how my procrastination is a part of my anxiety. Like, it goes together. So I just want to say thank you to that man because, baby, you helped me understand some shit about myself because I'm just trying to do the work with myself a little more. So I appreciate you, sir, because you put me onto some new shit, and I appreciate you trying to be real. I loved it. No, you're not trying to be. You was really real in that shit. And I appreciate you, sir. Now, my second flowers go to, I hope I don't cry. But it goes to my favorite fucking comedian, Teddy fucking Ray. Like, thank you so much, sir, for all the fucking laughs. Like, a true fan. Like, this nigga, he made me laugh. Like, when did I find him? Like, how old was I? 16, 17? Like, nigga, this was back when he was on the block still doing skits, little mini skits, you know, like crazy. And I just want to say shout outs to him because all the laughs. I wouldn't even know about Def Comedy. I didn't even know Def Jam Comedy was a thing. I thought it was only a record deal, like a record company. No.
They used to do poetry too, Def Jam poetry.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. That's not old, but it's like 90s.
Exactly, that's the thing. And that's the thing, because without Teddy Ray, I wouldn't even known about Def Jam Comedy because he was literally what catapulted me to even get into, like, to know about this comedy world, how I know about it now, is all credits to Teddy Ray because that is the funniest man ever and forever will be a legend. Like, thank you, my guy. Like, it was great. Like, 16, making me laugh, giggle. I would watch his videos for hours. And, you know, without him, I wouldn't be, you know, having the knowledge of comedy and on the strength that I do now. And I probably got my black card revoked. People were like, I didn't even know that Def Jam had a freaking comedy.
That's
like,
all
what?
Good. But laughing is so healing for the soul. Like,
really is.
It's legit favorite thing to do.
Really is. And
it feels good.
He was hilarious, like beyond hilarious. And it wasn't that he was even trying to be like, this shit just was natural. Like, he was, I remember it wasn't a skit. This was with him and Doughboy on Def Jam. They had their own little, you know, segments. If y'all watched it, y'all know. The smoking challenge was like my first couple videos I watched of him. And it was just like, oh my God. He wasn't even trying to like bag, I think, on Doughboy. It was just coming out off the top of the dome. Just talking his shit, but like not even trying to be funny. And just how humble he kept. Like, when he blew up and like got onto like major platforms like TV, television, like SNL doing big shit, I was like, damn, I was so proud. Like, that was really like, I felt like that was my cousin or like something. Like, I was just like, damn, that nigga really is blowing. Like, nice. And I feel like he deserves so much more. Like, but shout outs to him, man. Like, shout outs to you, Teddy. Thank you for the laughs. I appreciate it. But now on to greater news, you know. I can't wait to get into this poetry, you know. Let's do it. Yes. Well, actually, no. Put yourself on. Let them know, like, everything that you got going on. Yeah. everything that you got. Tell them.
So check out the Black Girl, Brown Girl Collective, Inc. We have a website. So if you Google us, you'll find our website. On Instagram, we're BGBG Collective. On Facebook, it's the same thing. You can donate to us. We actually are on Fry's, the Community Rewards Program. So if you sign up and find us, just type in the Black Girl, Brown Girl Collective. You can donate your community rewards when you shop at Fry's. It doesn't cost anything for you. They give us the money, so just make sure to register for us. Attend our events. You know, you can look on our website for all the events that we run. We run Queen's Rise, Her Voice, and hopefully more. And then I myself, my name is Roc. I am a poet, a community organizer, and I have a book called Rough Edges, a poetry collection, which deals with just my life experiences as a bicultural woman. I'm African American and Chicana. But in addition to that, I am a mother, right, and a wife and everything. So it just talks about all of my experiences. It can be found on my website, RocBNX, or you can go to my Instagram, which is RocBNX, B as in boy, N as in Nancy, and X as in Xavier. But BNX stands for Black and Chicana.
So how do you separate Roc, the creator of a nonprofit organization, versus the creative of Roc, like the poems, the writer in you, instead of like the event planner, the person that has to facilitate the creators and to be the creator?
That's tough. And so what I a lot of the time when I can, so as an example, I'll fill space in open mic. So if we're like waiting for somebody to load, right?
You were,
I perform.
yes, and it was fucking magical. It was bomb. It was great.
Thank you. So I actually incorporate myself, but I make sure not to take away from somebody. So I'm like doing it in between when I can. But otherwise, it is separate, and it should be, because I'm there and we're there to give space to the other women, right? To not to ourselves. And so it is tricky because, again, it's a balance of time. I have to make sure that I'm still focusing on my writing. I'm supposed to be working on my next book. My next book is called Coffee and Horchata. It's a poetry collection, and coffee, right? Being a black woman, horchata, chicana. So both, it's kind of a nod to both my cultures.
Can't wait.
Yes, I'm excited for it.
Wait.
I'm going to do a book release, but I should be working on my book, and I have not been because my energy is elsewhere. So it's tough. It's like, girl, you should have wrote your book. It's been, a year since I wrote that. So it's hard. Like, I have to also be patient with myself, because like, you're trying to do all these things, you're trying to build, but I also don't want to let that go, right? My goal is I should be writing, I should be moving on to my next book. So it's hard, girl. I can't even tell you, I can't even tell you how much I wrestle with myself, trying to like, you need to get this done, but you also need to get this done. And how do you have enough time to get it all done? I wrestle a lot, but I'm doing it, but not as gracefully as I want to, and I definitely have to give a little bit more to Roc, the creator, at this point in my life, for sure.
Okay. I like that. But definitely, like you said, grace.
Grace.
Be
I
nice. Do. You are a whole business mom. I mean, a businesswoman, a mom, a creator, a creative, like.
Yeah, and
shit is levels to this shit.
I feel like too, as women, we don't give ourselves space to like breathe. Never. Or like, it's always on to the next.
Never, yeah.
On to the next. And I think that's even more so as black women, right? Like, it's like, you don't have time to celebrate yourselves, your accomplishment. You need to finish the next thing. And so I feel like that pressure is always there. And so there's like never these pauses to like sit or give myself grace when I need to. The good thing is, as I know it, right? I know I need to do it. The hard thing is like, when, like how and when.
Of course,
right?
Action is always the hardest.
It's always the hardest.
Always the hardest.
So
talking
working
is
on
the easiest.
it, right?
Talking is the easiest. Okay, anybody could do that, but it's
for
if
sure.
You put action to it. But you gonna get it done.
I'm gonna get it done.
You got this far.
I will.
You can't go nowhere but up. Man.
I will. I'm gonna say you're invited to the book release when it's done.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm lit. I'm in there. And I'm. Ooh.
That's
okay.
right.
It's gonna be lit.
So thank you.
Period. And I just want to say thank you for even giving me the time of day.
Of course.
All that once again, because it's very. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't even know what to say besides thank you. Thank you.
I'm glad I'm your first guest. I feel honored.
Yes, this is the first one.
Yes.
Like, first ever in the fucking books. Got my fucking first show. Okay, I'm
That's
really
right.
that girl. What the fuck out of here. All right, anyway, though. But yeah, y'all, I'm finna get into some action, baby. I'm finna have a good ass night, baby. I'm finna turn up tonight. But, I'll catch you later, sis. We'll talk soon.
That's right.
And then.
You want me to jump into it?
Yes,
okay.
yes, please.
So this is called Resist. And I want you to see it's what are those called? Acrostic poems. So listen for the resist. Listen for the spelling of it.
Okay.
Wounded little girl, believe them when they say, your beauty is untouchable, miles and miles away. Remove those insecurities when the boys would laugh and tease, that your skin was not as smooth as satin on sheets, that your hair was too wild, too free, for they did not understand what a natural queen means. Wounded little girl, believe them when they say, your voice is powerful, too strong to shelter away. Evict those memories when they tried to silence you. Diminish your thoughts when you knew what you said was true. They only tried to drown you out because their fragility was bruised. Wounded little girl, you don't have to smile when they ask. Their comfort is not at the forefront of your plan. Treasures are guarded and not shared on demand. Stop trading your security to puppet at their will. You offer a smile only when you feel. Wounded little girl, you're allowed to be mad. You navigate a world that dictates what you do and governs your body without a clue. Insist on reform, speak out, and fight. Women are as important as the stars and moon at night. You are the true guiding light. Wounded little girl, walk with pride. You carry your heritage deep down inside. Ancestors of might will glide you on. Separate those who claim you don't belong. Channel your elders and persist on. Wounded little girl, you are worthy of love. A heart like yours was meant to be shared. When God created you, he created a pair. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries to find a love that is healthy and right. Tear down those walls you build so high. Allow yourself to be loved and treated right. Wounded little girl, you're so much more than your inner child gives you credit for. Suppress those thoughts she holds on tight, the insecurities, the fears at night. You are a warrior, powerful and free. I should know, the wounded little girl is me. And this is yours. I'm going to get you.
Thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate
please.
it. I
Yes.
appreciate This is beautiful. Thank you so much. That was
Of course.
beautiful.
I'm glad. I hope you felt it.
I know. Every word I felt it. Lit.
Good. I'm
Lit.
glad.
The audience-
Snap, 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 snap.
Thank you. That's a wrap.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. Love, thank
Oh my
you.
God.